I got. I'm looking at my. Okay, my friend, Mr. Smith and Wesson. Troy Hern here on page 6. Good morning, Mr. Hern. You were arrested for aggravated battery and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So I need a moment to review for probable cause. Okay. Actually, Mr. Hern, can you afford to hire a lawyer?
Right now, I can't. I really
All
can't.
right.
I'm
Okay.
honest with you.
No
Currently,
worries.
he's unemployed, Judge, due to.
Oh, I saw his job occupation.
Yeah, I ride horses on a private farm and I got hurt, but
No worries. I didn't know if you're riding him professionally, racing.
I used to. If I did, I would have paid for a lawyer, but
All right, no worries. Public defender's office is appointed. Let me review this. There's probable cause for aggravated battery and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. You are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, whose initials are KM. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties, and no contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. And you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail. You must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools. If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand the stay-away order, sir?
yes, ma'am.
All right. I'll set a bond. Let me see. You want 2,500 count 1? I'll split them 2,500 count 2. Have a good day, sir. Next we have is Ronaldo Motley on page 6. Hey, everybody. Where are you all from? This is all for this one too. Madam Interpreter, have you been sworn in today? Ms.
Not
Nash,
yet,
do
Your
you-
Honor.
Do you swear or affirm you will translate from English to Creole and Creole to English to the best of your abilities? If so, state I do.
Yes, I do. Send Vandana, certified court interpreter for the record.
Thank you. Good morning, ma'am. You were arrested for aggravated battery and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Madame, bonjour. Je l'ai arrêté pour agression physique grave et aussi pour agression grave.
So I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Avec tout, tes gon zam, enfin, ou tes gon outils mortels qui t'a capable tout yon moun, nan men ou, y ap nommé un avocat la défense publique pour représenter ou.
I need a moment to review the arrest affidavit for probable cause.
Alors, m'a pas le révisé, affidavit arrestation pour moi si gen bon jan raison pour ça.
Madam Interpreter, let Ms. Prioli know, please do not discuss the facts of the case while we're here in court today.
Alors, avocat qui kote ou lan, avocat kap defan nou an, li di ou pa bay aucune explication sur ça qui t'est passé.
All right, so actually it would be, there's probable cause for the charges.
Juge lan jwen bon jan raison pour charge yo.
It's a roommate, it's not domestic.
Alors, son moun qui vivent qui partageait chambre ou bien caille avec vous, c'est pas un bagage à domicile.
I see that, Judge. It was completed by somebody else in my office. I can supplement with another one, or if you are able to provide one, that would be great too. You tell me.
I don't think they have any here, so.
So the victim's information is the same, and I can provide one and have it sent over to the
All
court.
right. Thank you, ma'am. You are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Jefferson Leviel.
Madame, tribunal la bon l'ordre pour camper loin, soi-disant victime, nan le Jefferson Lavielle.
No contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
Alors, pas supposé qu'il y ait aucun contact avec moun sa directement, indirectement, en personne, à travers l'autre monde, par téléphone, par écrit.
No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means.
Ou pas supposé même essayer de communiquer avec lui sur réseaux sociaux, aucune façon électronique.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, his home and school, and place of employment at all times.
Et ou doit maintenir une distance de 500 pieds de côté moun nan rete, côté moun nan l'école, côté moun nan travail, tout temps.
And you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail.
Ou capable retourner dans kay la,
You must be
au
accompanied.
grain fois, et ou gen 48 heures de l'heure, juge lan signé l'ordre là.
You must be accompanied by a police officer.
Et ou doit aller accompagné seulement par un policier.
So that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools.
C'est simplement pour aller prendre radou et bagay pour hygiène ou médicaments ou affaires personnelles ou affaires pour travail ou bien outils.
I'm not done with the privates. If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested.
Alors, si ou aller dans kay la sans pas accompagné par la police ou bien ou aller pour retourner rester là, il a pas arrêté ou.
Do you understand the stay away order, ma'am?
Ou comprendre l'ordre tribunal là ba ou pour camper loin moun nan?
Oui, moi comprends.
Yes, I understand.
All right, do you have somewhere else you can stay?
Est-ce qu'on l'autre côté au kal rete en attendant?
Oui.
Yes.
All right.
Would you consider any program, Judge? I don't see any other regs.
I know, she's trying to get her security deposit back, and under the law, they have to return it to you.
Alors, semble que tu as essayé, by dépôt l'argent côté ba l'autre pas rete dans kay la.
All right, so it's, I'll give her pretrial services, alternate bonds. It will be, count one is $5,000, count two is 2,500. I'll order her in.
Alors, ma condition pour laguer ou c'est soit quoi dans un programme avant jugement ou bien ou caution financière comme alternative pour premier charge c'est $5,000, deuxième charge c'est $2,500.
Have a nice day.
Passe une bonne journée, au revoir.
What's this one next? Why does I have this one? Is it by accident? I have my other list. Where's my list, or is it corrections now?
Judge, I have someone coming over now with that stay away order and
I'm in, good luck finding me. Go to my office.
3-1, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, that's where I sent him.
Your Honor, was it the only case for the Creole
I think
interpreter?
so. That's it. You're excused.
Interpreter,
Have a nice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Wait, Ms.
Madam Interpreter,
Dinesh.
You can just explain to her real fast that a pretrial service program is a free program where she'll have to call in and report by phone as instructed by the program.
Is there something?
Alors, madame, programme non,
Okay.
première condition que yo ka lage ou, c'est un programme côté que ou pas gen pour rele yo dans téléphone, prendre contact avec yo. Lo fini ou di yo, ou a fait ça yo di ou pour faire. Parce qu'on pas besoin payer pour ça.
She'll have court in 1 month. She should keep in contact with her attorney at the public defender's office. I have provided her with a phone number.
Alors, ou c'est capable pour enfin 4 mois, 1 mois, ou a numéro de téléphone yo ba ou a kembe contact avec moun sa yo régulièrement.
Thank you.
All right. There's too much going on in my chat. I don't know if there's any other lawyers, but I can't deal with it. Did I give you any other names, Ashley?
No, just
Good. Corrections out of turns. Is this corrections?
Private attorney, Michael Meyer.
He's gonna wait. If I don't have, I
Yeah,
didn't get it.
I think we have his client. It's
Good. He can wait.
Nordis.
Okay, is she here on my list with your out of turns or no? You're gonna have to pull it then for me, okay? Yasmin Nordis. He hasn't. Do you have it up here? What are these? No, they want corrections at a turn. All right, Mr. Yasmin Nordis, page 4. Sir, you were arrested for 3 cases. Do you understand English?
Yes, ma'am.
¿Entiende inglés?
All right, sir, you were arrested for fleeing and eluding a police officer, resisting an officer without violence for 1 case.
Your Honor, he has 6 misdemeanor cases. He'll be going next to jail
Okay,
arraignment, and
good.
then he has a DV case. He'll be going to DV next to.
And also, he needs Spanish, right?
No,
The
Judge,
ne-
he speaks English.
Oh, English is fine, fine. That's the first case. Let's just go case by case. F25-16021 is fleeing and eluding and resisting without from July 16th.
It's just a fleeing and eluding.
I agree with you. So on count 1, it's $2,500. Count 2, do you want an RO release outright or $1?
No release outright.
Quickly, Judge, I think there's an officer here for these cases.
Well, they should raise their hand. No, I'll promote him. Who is the officer here?
I think it's Detective Benitez who's here.
Okay.
He or she is still here. If you can raise your hand there.
All right, so it's 2,500 count 1, release outright count 2. Then the next one is grand theft, a 3rd-degree felony. So this is from June 18th.
Which case, Your Honor?
So F25-15997, there's a Detective Benitez is here. If he wants to say anything, you can.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir.
Just wanted to add that this defendant, has become a large issue here at at our location at the university.
Can you put on your video or no?
Sure can. Hi, good morning.
I need to swear you in. Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you are going to give in this proceeding will be the truth? If so, state I do.
I do.
What is your name, please?
Detective Jose L. Benitez.
And what police department, please?
Work for the Florida International University Police Department.
Okay, what do you want to say?
So what I wanted to say was that we have a total of 7 cases that we charge the defendant with in reference to a substantial amount of thefts within the campus. He is one of 5 subjects that we have had here, a group of individuals which has caused nothing but a nuisance here at our location. We're trying to also request a permanent stay away order from the university. During this arrest, we did issue him a trespass warning notification as well.
Okay. All right, so in this case, the victim, it's from June 18th, victims, it looks like charging their vehicle, and he goes into the vehicle and steals $1,000 of property belonging to the victim. Is that what's going on here?
Cases, and I believe that one of the felony grand theft, there's property was valued at $1,400.
All right, I didn't get to that case yet. I'm only on this one case. That's the next one. So in this case, you didn't give me a stay away order from, I have one. I'll just put in FIU.
Right, Judge. That would.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the Florida International University property, the entire Florida International University property. And what's the correct school address? You want the 11201 Southwest 117th Street? Is that what it is? Or 17th Street? What is it?
If we could have the 11200 Southwest 8th Street.
1 second, let me do that. 11201. I have to write it on the stay away order. All right, sir, you are ordered to stay away from Florida International University, also known as FIU, at 11201 Southwest 8th Street in Miami, Florida. You are not allowed to go on that property and you must stay away from there. I need to date. Also, in this case, F 25 15997. I'm just looking at his priors. He has prior arrests. All right, I'm gonna set a bond at $5,000. Then the next case is F 25 15998. So that's the case where he stole property, I think, of $1,400.
Yes, Your Honor.
Victim's property secured at the bicycle rack. And then he's seen at 2:20 in the afternoon on March 7th. He's removing the victim's property. Okay, there's probable cause for the charge. Bond is $5,000. Stay away from Florida International University and the victim DG. No contact with that person, either directly, indirectly, in writing or through third parties, and stay at least 500 feet away from FIU as well. Stay away from the victim and stay off of FIU property at 11201 Southwest 8th Street. So did I get all the cases? You can go now to misdemeanor court. Sir, if you may want to pop in on 5-3 if you have other cases that arise from there and see the judge in courtroom 5-3.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good day, sir.
Good day.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you,
Thank
Detective.
you. Here, I'm gonna, what? He has to do the dates on a minute. Do them, and she'll send them over. What's this? The next one is, what's the one for the lawyer? I thought I had to call one.
Lisa Carney on
Oh.
page 1.
1 second, yeah, one more out of turn. Do you want me to call Mario Zuleta Morales? Who do you want me to call next? Oh, we have Mr. Bowman here. I'll get that detective in a minute. Miss, is this, who, is this Mr. That's not him. Who is this?
Mario. This is Mario Zuleta Morales, Spanish? Yes.
Okay,
Uh,
Miss-
Good morning,
Miss
sir. You were arrested for battery by a detainee on another detainee. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for the charge. Your bond is $2,500.
Señor, usted lo arrestaron por agresión de un detenido contra otro detenido. Su fianza es $2,500.
You need the victim's names,
Yes,
Ms.
yes,
Corey?
please.
1 second. I'm gonna pull that. The victim's name is Yoel Setien Martinez.
El nombre de la víctima es Joel Setiel Martínez.
All right, it's $2,500 bond.
$2,500 de fianza.
Who's the one for lawyer? This one? Lisa Carney on page 1 for private lawyer. After that, I'd like to call Robbie Bowman for a detective from Miami Beach with the first appearance hearing. And that's what this is. And I'm not appointing the public defender's office for you since you can afford, you own a home, so you can afford to hire an attorney. You're not indigent. That being said, you can waive the lawyer's presence for purposes of this first appearance hearing, and I'll set a bond.
Please, yes, because I don't, this is like.
But I just need you to hear, I need to hear you say you want to waive the lawyer's presence. You're okay with that?
I'm okay with waiving the lawyer's presence if I.
But just don't talk about the facts. It's fine. You'll be able to get out now, earlier. So the way it works with stay away orders, the victim of domestic violence has a superior right over the homeowner to stay in the home. So if she moves out on her own, you can go back. But if she doesn't move out, you have to find somewhere else to go.
Okay,
And you have a child with her as well, right?
yes, ma'am.
You're not married?
No, we're not married.
So you have basically no rights to your child other than no rights to see your child or participate in decisions absent a court order. So you may want to go to family court and file a petition to determine paternity, to ask a family court judge for a parenting plan and time sharing satchel. But if she wants to agree to let you see your child, through a third party, that won't be a violation of the stay away order. Let me just read the stay away order. You're allowed to have no, I'm sorry, it's no contact with the alleged victim, Leonor Huerte, and no contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school, and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. And you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail. You must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools. If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So it's a sudden snatch. You have anywhere else you can stay, like a family member or something?
Yeah, I could figure something out. I mean,
Okay.
I know she's not there. I mean, she's been trying to get a hold of me through my family, but
That's all right. Pretrial services alternate bond, count one, it'll be $2,500, and count two, the tampering with the victim. It should be tampering F3, or is it an F2? Did it get bumped up one? I'm not sure. State? It's tampering with the victim of a third-degree felony, which becomes a second-degree felony, right?
Yeah, but this is, well, right, because it's this way because it was charged as the strong arm, but the court's finding only an F3, so that's why you would adjust it.
Okay. All right, so that count two, I'll set count two at $1,500. I'll order him in a pretrial, yeah. All right, have a nice day, sir.
thank you. God bless. Take care. Oh, sorry.
All right, next we have is Osvaldo Mendoza. It's now 12:05, so it's now the afternoon.
Present
I don't
speaks
have
English.
any bond.
Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for criminal mischief, over $1,000, resisting an officer without violence, and resisting an officer without violence. You're out on felony bond, so there's a hold for case F24-26587. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So he crashed into a tree and was seen running into a nearby condominium. So he damaged was it the bed rails at the hospital? $1,729. Okay, there's probable cause for count one.
With
What?
regard to count one, it just indicates the cost of the equipment. It does not indicate that that's the damage to the equipment.
That's
So
true.
that's find probable cause for second degree misdemeanor. And only one count of resisting without.
In Sturgis, he's out on bond, so anyway, it doesn't matter.
I
Count
understand
one,
now since it's inoperable.
I'm finding, there's probable cause for second degree misdemeanor criminal mischief. But I'm setting that bond on count one of $500, and count two, resisting without, is 500. Count three, ROR. We'll see your judge tomorrow. Have a nice day, sir. Next, Jalen Jones.
All right, let's talk about that. The docket was long, the charges were serious, and Judge Mindy S. Glazer kept the whole thing humming like a courtroom metronome. We had a full mix of characters, from Troy Hern and his cowboy background to Osvaldo Mendoza and his less than graceful exit from a scene involving a tree. Let's start with Hern. Facing aggravated battery and assault with a deadly weapon, Hern had the look and language of someone in over his head. To his credit, he was respectful, candid about not being able to afford a lawyer, and gave a surprisingly gentle explanation about being injured while working with horses. Judge Glazer appointed the public defender and issued a strict stay-away order, but kept her tone composed and professional. The next case was a bit more complex. Ronaldo Motley, with an interpreter present, faced similar charges. The dynamic of roommates, not domestic partners, added a wrinkle, but Judge Glazer calmly worked through the confusion. Pretrial release was granted with a sizable bond, and the judge ensured everything was translated clearly. Then we had Yasmin Nordis, who brought a stack of trouble with multiple charges, fleeing and eluding, resisting, and a handful of thefts, all tied to activity at Florida International University. Enter Detective Benitez, who appeared via Zoom and delivered one of the more organized and damning testimonies I've seen in these quick hearings. He described Nordis as part of a larger group causing frequent issues at FIU. Judge Glazer set firm bonds and issued a crystal clear stay-away order from the entire campus, right down to the address. Her demeanor never faltered, even as the caseload ramped up. A standout moment came with Peter Critchlow, who waived his right to have his lawyer present so he could get released faster. While his charge involved tampering, the judge took time to explain parental rights, domestic stay-away protocols, and even encouraged him to seek family court assistance for custody matters. Glazer didn't skip the details. She spelled out what the stay-away order meant and issued a clear warning. Don't go back to that residence without a police escort. There's no grandstanding in her courtroom, just law, order, and a little coaching when someone needs direction. Lastly, Osvaldo Mendoza's hearing wrapped up the morning with some flare-damaging hospital equipment, fleeing, crashing into a tree. It almost sounded like a movie plot, but Glazer kept it grounded. She found probable cause, adjusted the misdemeanor counts, and set bonds accordingly, all without missing a beat. Through it all, Judge Glazer displayed the same qualities that make her court so watchable: calm, competent, and patient, but not permissive. She gives people their say, makes sure the law is followed, and moves on without theatrics. It's procedural, justice with a human face. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read everyone.